my amazing campsite in Tate's Hell, Florida. Not too far out of either Carabel or Carabelli. I'm not sure how you say it, but it's where I am anyhow. Tate's Hell State Forest. And I'm essentially it's kind of like the swamp. I mean, it's very swampy. But again, a lot of pine trees as well. A lot of pines and, again, I guess a lot of swamp. Actually, riding in here a little bit ago, this main road that I'm off of, there was this some type of snake going across the road. It was black, but it had some pattern on it. And I was a good few feet from it, and I've never seen a snake act like that before. That thing like kind of stopped and just kind of recoiled itself, just kind of like tensed up and kind of, got a little squirrely for a minute, and even just threw its head back and just opened its mouth like really wide, almost like just like completely opened its head. I mean, it was crazy looking. I've never seen a snake act that aggressive. And being down here in the swamp, can't help but wonder if that was like a cottonmouth or water moccasin or something like that. Anyhow, but it was cool to see. And that was something I did not mention when I was with Uncle Cecil walking on that boardwalk. We saw a snake that was like to the side of the boardwalk, kind of under the railing to where you couldn't see its whole body. And Uncle Cecil said it was either a copperhead or a rattlesnake. So, and he threw some water on it and made it flop off of the boardwalk. People walking through there and stuff, of course. It was definitely a good idea. That and two, running around with cousin Sharon and Randy. They took me to a couple ponds, and we saw gators at both ponds. The second pond is where she had seen a huge one. I guess other people have been seeing the huge one recently. And they were wanting to show me that one, but didn't see the big one. But we still saw one at these two different ponds. Actually, there might have been two at the first pond. There was a smaller one like much further down. I think was probably a gator too. So that was neat. Again, just not the type of thing that I'm used to seeing. I love seeing them. I mean, I just I love all wildlife. I think it's fascinating. Let's see what else. Oh, again, back to being with the fam there. I can't believe I have neglected to mention one of the so important members of the family that I thoroughly enjoyed, and that is their little fur child / grandchild, Presley. They have got the cutest, most adorable, friendly little dog, and I so enjoyed her as well as the family, of course. And she, I tell you, that being with them, that was, again, it was just so great, which I know I keep saying it, but it was like, it's just kind of having the downtime, and again, just being with family and watching them interact and stuff. That's the first, I've been homesick on this trip. It definitely made me miss my fam a bit, of course. And, well, my dogs too. I mean, how can I not miss my dogs? I love those guys. So I rode 175 miles today. I am between, I'm kind of south, I'm going to say I'm south west of Tallahassee. I don't know if it's the case. I'm definitely south of Tallahassee. My route's not going to take me up through it. I'm actually, this Tate's Hell that I mentioned in this Carabelli, is actually right on the Gulf Coast, off of 98, and so again, north of me is Tallahassee, and then to the west of me, on the road signs, I'm seeing signs for Panama City, and I'm thinking that might have been like 138 miles, something to that effect. But it's cool to be on the Gulf again. I caught some glimpses of it coming out here, and again, it's just, and I could smell the salt water again too, so that was great. And two, my ride yesterday and today, both, I am really enjoying this part of Florida. It's got more of a, well, one thing, you don't have the traffic, of course, and these roads have been really good. Just kind of wide open country roads, and some 2 lanes and some 4 lane, I believe, but still some 2 lanes, and it's just been great riding. This ride today is actually kind of my new favorite ride. The area has just been absolutely beautiful, and just great cruising roads. And again, just to be up here in this state forest is just super cool. I mean, the ride up in here was unreal. I did GoPro some of it, and Lord willing, I might GoPro some more of it again in the morning. I gotta upload some of my videos to the cloud from my GoPro, because it's out of space. So if I can get that done, I can film it on the way out. The bugs are they're swarming me. I'm not getting bit real bad. There's some type of like a biting fly here, which I think it's my first experience with these guys on this trip, or here in Florida. But that said, where I camped last night, and again tonight, I mean, this still though, compared to the camping over on the Atlantic, or even down at see, that's the bugs are getting all over the phone, the camera. But camping over there on just being over on the Atlantic side when I was heading down last week, and then camping down there at Long Key, and then up in the Everglades, Long Key, and again the Atlantic was no-see-ums, super bad, and then there in the Everglades were mosquitoes, super bad, and I believe there was no-see-ums as well. But all that said, yeah, last night the bugs weren't bad at all where I was. I mean, I got in the tent, you know, pretty much right away, but still though, I mean, they just didn't seem bad. And last night or this morning got hit by a few mosquitoes, but I don't know, kind of like you would back home in Ohio. And even here tonight, I mean, you know, I'm being swarmed by these flies, and I'm getting hit a little bit, but still nothing compared to, like I said, down south and over on the other coast. What else? The ride, the bugs. Oh, too, it's not as hot. Today's been overcast all day, which has been a blessing. A lot of yesterday was overcast, and you know, had some rain yesterday. I really haven't had much. Yeah, we've had a little bit of rain today, but not much. Just like drove through some quick, I don't know if you say sprinkles or whatever. It just didn't last. Went through pretty quick. But again, it's been overcast and not nearly as hot, which has been a real blessing too, because this heat down here was getting to me. But this, I don't know that this is really, yesterday and today is really much worse, or any worse than what we're having back home. Actually, talked to Lori earlier, and she said it's been, you know, yesterday and today or something is really hot back there in Ohio, which Ohio can definitely get hot and humid. And then lastly, about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I'm talking, I tried to count them up, but you know, I don't know if I count it, because I called some places more than once, a place or two. So I don't know if I counted a place, you know, more than once, or if I even missed a count. But actually, so give or take, I called 23 places looking for that back tire. And I am so thankful to say that I found a place over in Fort Walton Beach that's got one for me. They've got my name on it. He sent me a picture text with my name on it, and putting it aside for me. And God willing, I will be over there to get it put on Tuesday morning. They're closed tomorrow, Sunday. They're closed Sunday and Monday, but that just gives me, I don't even know if I've got 150 miles to get over there yet. I haven't checked. When I talked to the guy, and he had the tire, I think then I had like, you know, 200 miles over there, but I've definitely been riding a bit since then. So either way, I mean, I've got 2 more days to get over there. Well, technically 3, you know, till Tuesday morning, but I'd like to be in the area, of course. I can just get up and get over to the shop early on Tuesday. So basically, next 2 days of riding to get over there should be some pretty light days. I mean, I'm thinking like around 75-mile days, something like that, you know, give or take, which would be be pretty sweet. And even today, the 175 today on the roads that I was on, I mean, was nothing. It was great. And because I didn't leave this morning till like, I guess I got up about 6. I left the campsite, I think about 7:30 or something like that. Then I went to a McDonald's and sat in there and drank coffee and looked at my map a little bit, and then got talking to a guy from Texas who's here with his son, and they're out looking for a piece of property to buy because they want to move over here. So they were out scouting for property, and then also it was as a father and son fishing trip. And then, like, I think his wife and some other family were over in Melbourne hanging out or something like that. They were, I guess, going to meet him over there. But anyhow, his name was Chris and Chris Jr. It was definitely great to get to meet you guys. I enjoyed talking to you, and I wish you the best. So you guys, and then later I ran into a young couple, and unfortunately I did not get their names or give them mine outside of telling them, you know, I was the Purple Pilgrim. But a young couple in the Taco Bell when I was eating my lunch, I guess we'll call it. They'd spent like I forget how many miles on the Appalachian Trail. I don't remember if it was last summer, but I know they'd done like 1,400 miles of the trail from Springer Mountain to Bear Mountain, and for whatever reason they had to get off the trail. But it was good to meet them and good talking to them, and they said they'd be checking in here. So again, good to meet you guys. And but again, they've got a little bit of they've got like 800 miles of the trail to finish. But I don't have any doubt whatsoever that God willing, before too long they'll get back out and get it done. They've just kind of a neat couple. I shouldn't say kind of. They was definitely a neat couple. They've just the traveling they've told me about they were doing, and kind of the situation they've got going on right now, and the stuff that they're into. They seem like they're really just really an adventurous couple, and so it was good to meet them. So I think that's all I got. I just thank the Lord that for this good, safe day of riding. Again, that He blessed me to find that tire, and I'm just simply blessed to be here in Florida, and again in Tate's Hale State Forest.